Hey everybody, welcome back to some more early morning barking, talking about BPD and MPD by somebody that has both. Today, there's something you BPD people have been getting away with for far too long, and it's time to call you out on it. Isn't that a great way to start a video? Hey BPD people, you're getting away with far too much. Now that's a bit mean sounding. I don't mean to be mean. I'm not. Let me explain. See, there's this common problem in treating NPD. We have to talk about the NPD people for a little bit. Part of being a narcissist and having narcissism, whatever, having NPD, is believing that you are wonderful and perfect and great, right? And even if you don't really believe it, you mask it to the point where you believe it yourself and you think you're great. Why would you go for help? That's why it's dramatically difficult to treat people with NPD. They don't know anything's wrong. They think it's all great because they're awesome, right? They're narcissists. That's how we function. And in order to get them better, we have to admit, there's a problem. There's something wrong here. This isn't right. And you have to admit fault, go and get help. It's a difficult thing to do. Now, over on the BPD side of the fence, we don't really talk about this stuff at all. We talk about going and getting help and that sort of thing, but there is something that we do that prevents our own healing, just like the NPD people. And it comes from our borderline personality disorder, just like the NPD thing comes from the NPD. There are its own barriers that it creates to stop us getting better. And the thing with BPD that you have to get over, it's not thinking that there's nothing wrong. We know there's something wrong. It's really obvious, right? We feel awful. We do not think we're wonderful and amazing. And some of us have really dark thoughts. We know there's something wrong. That's fine. So what's stopping us getting better? Well, we don't want to. We just don't want to. That's the problem. With MPD, you have to want to present with a problem. With BPD, the problem's fine. We just don't seem to want to do anything about it a lot of the time. We like to just sit in it. And we tell ourselves things we know aren't true. Like, we don't deserve to feel better. We don't deserve to be loved. We don't deserve blah, blah, blah. But we become our own worst enemy when it comes to healing. We decide we can't get any better. And we split on stuff. We split on treatments. Like, oh, that treatment didn't work. I can't get better then. There's no going into remission for me at all. We can't think of trying a different treatment or doing something else. We become our own worst enemy. And we stop ourselves getting better because we don't want to. And we have all our blankets, our blanket of misery and despair and defeat and meh and sadness, and we wrap ourselves up in them, and that's it. And do you know how many people I end up having sort of argument discussions with where they're saying, oh, I don't deserve to do any better. Well, I can't argue with that. There's no, it's a definitive, right? It's a great way of saying, no, full stop. End of. I don't deserve that because it's such an abstract concept. No one deserves anything. Deserving things is something we say to children to get them to behave. It doesn't apply in the adult world, in real life. There is no deserving anything. You don't deserve love because nobody deserves love. I can't make a case for it. So it's just but done. I don't deserve it. And you stop. And we sit there. And we go, oh, no more getting better. No more healing. I don't want to do that. I'm just going to sit here. I don't deserve to get better. We're our own worst enemy. We want to sit in it and wallow. We want to tweet about, BPD is kicking my ass today. And sometimes it is. But I've reached this point where I kind of want to say, okay, So what are we doing about it? What are we doing about it? We have a hump that we need to get over, right? On the MPD side, it's admitting fault, it's admitting a problem. That's really difficult sometimes. But on the BPD side, it's finding that move forward to get over the hump. I need to stop doing videos around 4 o'clock when watch alarms go off. There's probably going to be another one in a minute. We might wait for it. That watch might be in another room. Far too into this to cut that out. Just go with it. This is a ride. It's a journey. There are many bumps along the road, much like getting better from BPD, which you have to want to do. And I keep thinking of a tweet I want to do. This little sentence, this little bit of thought I have. Just the words, today I'm going to kick BPD's ass. That's it. Today I'm going to do the ass kicking. Because if you can't say that ever, then how are you going to get better? How are you going to improve? How are you going to move past things and become stronger and become the person you want to be and live the life you want to live? If at no point can you ever wake up and say, today I'm going to kick BPD's ass. There's got to be that crack of sunlight coming through, hasn't there? Because it's there, because you actually do want to get better. You don't want to keep feeling like you do. You know that's bad. So why do we sit in the bad? Why do we stay there? It's scary to go out and there's stuff we have to deal with. That's what therapy is for. That's what therapists and medical professionals are there to help us work through. And as we're doing that, we start to gain that strength to be able to say, today I'm going to win. Today, no thank you, BPD. And other key phrases where someone turns something down in an internet meme kind of way. You know, you've got to find that spark. You've got to find that little bit of energy that pushes you over the hump. Because when I think back to how I felt before getting help, I just wanted it to end. And I wanted it to end positively. I knew what life I wanted to live, the kind of person I wanted to be. I just needed that bit of motivation, that spark to say, I'm not staying like this. I don't have to accept that all of this is how I am. And I think too many people are starting to do that. Oh, I have this BPD. It makes me do this. Yes. So what are we doing? And we can't accept this unacceptable situation. I don't want to be a person with BPD. I don't want to live with all that. I didn't have to. I don't have to. You don't have to. So let's not. Am I talking sense? I feel like I am. Let's do something. I'll see you on Monday. You take care. Bye-bye.